Hey everyone, and welcome to Totally Music, where I explore the best in new music. I'm Tracy, and I interview, react, review and chat about new songs, new albums and live shows. Today I'm going to be joined by Dorothy Ella, who is well known for her mesmerising sound which combines aspects of pop and indie pop, and she's joining me to chat about her new song, Do You Still Lie Probably, so you can find out more about it. Today I'm excited to welcome back Dorothy Ella to Totally Music to chat about her new single, Do You Still Lie Probably. Dorothy Ella, welcome back to Totally Music.
Hello. Thank you for having me back.
How have you been?
Good. It's been a long time. It's been exactly a year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Craziness. Yeah, good. Lots of stuff's happened. So yeah, really good. Thanks.
So you've recently released your new song, Do You Still Lie Probably. Would you like to tell us about it?
So this song is part of an EP that I'm going to be
Okay.
releasing this year. And it's a breakup anthem all about feeling free and finally being able to be yourself. And for a long time, I was quite scared to like express myself and be like, because of the lyrics and stuff like that. But then now I'm so grateful that I'm in a place that I can just let it out and release it to the world and not necessarily not care, but just be able to express myself. And then other people have been able to connect with that too, which is just really, really special. Yeah, it's cool.
Good. So how long did it take to bring the song from concept to the finished track?
So I've had this song written for 2.5 years now. And I recorded it about 2 years ago. And but I'm really glad that I've kind of waited because I've played it live quite a lot and it's developed and it's changed because it didn't used to have the probably in brackets. Like I said that as a joke at a gig for BBC introducing that I played a metronome in Nottingham. Said it as a joke. And then they posted me a video of me on the BBC website and put do still like probably in brackets. I was like, well, I guess that's the name of the song now. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I've waited all that time because like I say, I'm in a better place, feeling very free, and also the songs had its time to mature and develop into what it is now. So yeah, it's really cool.
Nice. So what was the most challenging part of creating the song and the most rewarding?
The most challenging part, I think, was actually going out and performing it
Yeah.
because I was so worried about properly expressing how I'm feeling,
Yeah.
and worried like, well, I don't know, it's always worrying playing a new song live anyway, see if anyone will, you know, like it or but the reaction I've had's been overwhelmingly incredible. It's been so good. It's been really great. So I guess that's the rewarding part is that other people can feel connected to it too,
Yeah.
and they can take something from it. And also because I've been doing a lot of promo, like I've been getting on the TikTok game a lot, done like a TikTok dance and everything, but like doing that with people and like I'm using this song to like make more connections and talk to more people, and it's brought people together and makes other people feel as free as I do when I'm singing it. It's been really special. Oh, when I played it, okay, so the best time I've ever played it was actually in sound check at Why Not Festival
Nice.
because I just played it on my own on my guitar just to check everything. And we're in this tent that was like 4,500 capacity and it was empty because we're doing sound check. And I just sung it and my voice like just bounced
Nice.
around this thing. And one of the lyrics is, I'm feeling so free. And I just remember singing that line going, oh my gosh, look how far I've come. I'm so free right now. And look where I'm playing this song, which is so cool.
Oh, I love that. So what came first for the song? Was it the lyrics, the melody, or the vibe?
Do you know what? I think it must have been the lyrics. It all just came out all at once. So I was actually playing a gig, just like a random pub gig in Nottingham. And before, I just had this like overwhelming emotion come out, and I was like, I literally just wrote the whole song
Wow.
like all in one go because I felt it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, it can't be done because I've just written it, so I need to come back and work on it. And then at that gig later on, like it was one of these gigs where people are just kind of talking, they're listening, but they're like not engaged in the music.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna give it a go and just play it here, like on the day that I wrote it.
Gosh.
And then I played it and I was like, oh no, I need to go back and work on it. I need to go back and work on it. But like people seemed to engage with it, which was cool because they weren't really listening. And I was like, okay. And since then, I haven't changed the words.
Wow.
And it's just kind of kept like that. So I'm like, I felt like it was meant to exist.
Yeah.
It just came out. It was, yeah, quite a special song for me, this one.
So how did you know when the song was finished? Did you ever struggle with letting go?
Well, I guess that was when I knew it was finished, when I played it live. But I don't know. In terms of the recording process, when I knew it was finished, I'd been backwards and forwards a little bit with it. I actually went back in to add the probably into the song because it was just so funny that now that's the name of the song. It's so silly to me. But I was like in the studio going, should we just add a probably in there because it's funny? And I was like, no, that's just silly. And they're like, no, yeah, let's do it. And then I got my friend Ellie Grice, from 88 Miles. She's so amazing. She was playing drums, and I'd had some drums laid down before, but when she came on and played drums on it, and I added the probably, I thought, yeah, this is the one, because she'd been playing drums with me for the whole summer, all the festivals and everything I'd done.
Yeah.
It had like merged into exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So when she came in and added her little flair on it, and it kind of like brought that feeling of the live shows to the song, I think that was when I was like, yeah, this is the one. Yeah. I mean, you can always add loads more to, like when you're going and doing production, you can add so much more. But I always think it's kind of nice when you release a song, it's like a little time capsule of how the song was at that time. When I go back and listen to my other songs, I think, oh gosh, my songs they sound so much better when I play them now. And you can kind of get caught up on that. But I think, but that's what I sounded like then, and that's got me to where I am now.
Yeah.
So
it's like
the
that,
song,
isn't it?
yeah, and the songs are never finished. Songs are always developing and evolving, but you've got to release them at some point, and they've got to, sound like they are in that moment.
So was the recording process for the song more spontaneous, or was it carefully planned?
I'd say it was more spontaneous. So I work with Nat Webb, who is amazing. He is so great. It's a good friend as well. So I think that helps as well when you're good friends with the people that you work with. So I just went in literally with my guitar and vocals and the lyrics. And I was like, I was a bit more nervous person than I am now. I went in and I was like, this is my song. Are you okay to record it? And he's like, say no more. And then I was listening to a lot of Sigrid and Remy Wolf and stuff at the time. So I went in with this whole playlist of songs that I was listening to, like just empowering female bangers. And I was like, I want it to sound like this. It's very different to my normal vibe, because usually it's like funk disco, whereas this one is a little bit more pop indie kind of belting out vibe. So I went in, I was like, I want it to still be Dorothy Ella, but I want it to sound like this as well. And he was like, I've got you. And I think there's like a little synth line in the chorus that really reminds me of a Sigrid song. There's a Sigrid song called Burning Bridges. And I just remember the time of writing this song, putting that song on and going on walks, and that just like healed my soul. It was such a good song. There's this little synth line in that Nat put in my song, and it just reminds me of Sigrid, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. That's good.
So what are your favourite set of lyrics from the song, and why?
Do you know what? My favourite set of lyrics, they used to be like the start bit, because I was like getting my anger out. But now I've been playing the song for so long, there's a line that I've always said is, I'm feeling so free. Because every time I sing that live, no matter how I'm feeling that day, where I am, who's there, every single time I sing, I'm feeling so free. And then it's, without you by my side, I can be who I'm meant to be. I like, it takes me back to like the place that I was when I wrote the song and where I am now and how free I actually am and how myself I am just being. And I'm like, wow, I actually am who I'm meant to be and I am feeling so free. And then so that means a lot to me. And then when I speak to other people, like I've kind of like accidentally made it get stuck in everyone's head. But like people are like, I'm feeling so free. And like all my friends, all my girls are always like, I'm feeling so free. And it's just so nice because they're feeling free when they're singing it as well. And there was one time I sung this gig and it was a Notza in Aston. So it's a bar kind of vibe and it's really, really nice. But there was these 4 little girls who were like 7, 8 years old and they're so sweet. And I was singing that song and they'd never heard it before. And they're like, are you a real pop star? I was like, yeah, I am actually. Like, are you a real pop star? I was like, I could be a pop star. You guys could be pop stars with me. And then I sung this song. I was like, this is my new song. It wasn't out at the time, so it's not out yet. And I was singing it, and they were singing the words back to me, even though they'd never even heard it. So they'd like picked up the chorus. And by the end of it, there was one of them, and she was like so involved in the song. It was like, I'm feeling so free, like singing it like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so special that she was like, you could really see that she was like feeling all of the emotions of the song. And I was like, I nearly cried. It was just beautiful that like that could happen. And then like you always think about when you were younger and how like proud I would, if I was could speak to my younger self, how proud she would be of me right now. And then looking at them, I'm like, stop. Yeah, too much.
Cute. So what do you hope listeners take away when they hear the song for the first time?
I hope that it makes people feel empowered and free and know that even if bad things happen, you do have the strength to be yourself, walk away from situations that aren't right for you, and be free, be yourself, because no one should hold you back.
Definitely. Love it. So finally, what's next for you?
So as I said, this song is part of an EP, so I will be releasing that this year at some point. Watch this space.
Looking forward to it.
And just carrying on being a pop princess superstar. I'd like to get a few more things, but I've got a festival coming up in Derby called Oak Fest that I'm headlining, which is really super cool. Just mainly focusing on the release and doing loads of gigs and carrying on doing what I'm doing.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
I want to say thank you to Dorothy Ella for joining me on Talk the Music. If anyone would like to check out our music, I'll leave all the links in the description below for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me to chat with Dorothy Ella. I hope you enjoyed finding out more about her song. Leave a comment below to let her know that you're a new fan, and you can also find all of the links to her music in the description below. If you've got this far, click that subscription button and turn on notifications so you can keep up to date with all things Totally Music. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!